Welcome to GovGrants Technology for Service Providers. This video will help you gain a better understanding on how to adjust your budget categories for a funding change amendment. You can click on the pause button at any time, rewind, or fast forward the video. Let's begin. Learning objectives. At the end of this GovGrants tutorial video on funding change amendment, you will be able to pick up a pending task and begin working on the funding change amendment, amend respective budget categories and ensure that the amounts match the funding change increase or decrease. Submit to the region of appeal changes and await an email notification indicating that the funding change is approved. Here's an email notification that you will receive indicating that you need to log into your GovGrants account and pick up the funding change amendment. Here's the amendment ID number that you will look for, and here's the grant name. So now that you've logged into GovGrants, to begin working on the tasks, click on the Grants module from the horizontal navigation pane. And from the left navigation pane under My Tasks, click on Pending Tasks. You can search for the amendment ID number that was provided in the email by typing it in the search box here. Also note that the status said Not Started. To begin working on that, click on the green Start icon here. Once you've picked up the task, you will be automatically navigated into this page. Notice that the two buttons you have available at the top right here are Cancel and Save. This is because you are automatically launched into edit mode and into the overview tabs. So let's look for the budget category. If you scroll down from the overview tab, here is a section called Funding Change, and notice that it has a positive value of a funding increase of $10,000. So to begin allocating that $10,000 into your respective budget categories, go to the next section under Budget here. Here are your budget categories listed, and here's Revised Award Budget. Click on any of the blue pencils in which you want to amend the funding change. So in this example, I've chosen to increase the lease and rental by $10,000. So I've clicked on the edit pencil. A modal window will appear and you will have a revised award budget field that will be empty. That's where you will type in the amount that you want to allocate. Again, in this example, I've chosen to allocate the $10,000. Once you click on the Save button in that modal window, it will total that, and this is why it shows revised award budget of $28,000. To close the modal window, click on the X right here. So here's the budget category in which I added the funding change increase of $10,000 to leasing and rental. I was initially awarded $18,000, and here with the $10,000 added, the revised award total now shows $28,000. Also note in the total section here, my initial awarded budget amount was $299,000, and with that increase, the total is now $309,000. In this scenario, I've chosen to put all the $10,000 in this one budget category, but you still have the option if you wanted to spread, for example, the $10,000 between a few of these budget categories. You can just simply click on the edit pencil and the modal window will appear, and in the field of revised award amount, you just enter the amount. It must equal the $10,000 that you were approved for. So I'm satisfied with everything here, and I will just click on that Save button. The other tabs, the attachments and the collab tab, are there for you to use if you choose to add an attachment related to the funding change you have just completed. You can click on the Add button. Also, the collab tab, if you would like to send the region of appeal any email pertaining to this specific amendment, you can simply click on the Send Email button here. So to summarize everything, from the Overview tab, you went in and put the page in edit mode and selected a budget category in which you wanted to add that $10,000 to. In this scenario, I chose the leasing rental and added the $10,000 there. As well, under the attachments tab, I could have uploaded an attachment that I wanted the Region of Peel to see related to the amendment. Also, if I wanted to send a message to the Region of Peel staff, I can do this through the Collab tab pertaining to this funding change amendment. Everything looks good. The status bar shows sent to service provider. I'm going to click on submit to grantor, and this will send my information via GovGrants to the Region of Peel, and then the status bar will change to submitted to grantor. Yet this brings us to the end of the tutorial on completing the funding change amendment.